Hi everybody, Mr. Cruz here, and today I want to share with you a project called Crayon Crinkly. And for this project, you're going to need a few things. You're going to need a piece of paper, some crayons, some kind of paints. These ones are watercolor paints, but you could use tempera paints would probably work better, and a brush. And if you want, you can also use a pencil. You'll also need a paper towel or a dry sponge and a clean place to work. For mine, I'd like to draw a giraffe. You can draw something else if you like, or you can also make a giraffe. I'm going to start drawing it in pencil and then start with crayon, but you can go straight to crayon if that's easier for you. Now I'm adding the crayon. Try to make the crayon as thick as you can and try not to leave any white space. That'll make it look better when you crinkle it later. Now I'm filling in some green for the grass, and after that I'll fill in some blue for the sky. And again, I'm trying to fill in as much of the paper as I can with crayon and not leave any white paper left over. Once I've finished drawing my picture, I'm going to slowly crinkle it into a ball, being careful not to rip the paper. We'll be crinkling it 3 times altogether, so that's the first one. Then you flatten it out, and here comes the second one. And then we'll flatten it out again. And then we'll crinkle it carefully one more time. And then flatten it out. And now we're ready to paint it. When you paint it, you'll dip your brush right into the paint and paint right on top of the crayon. You'll want to cover as much of the paper as you can, and don't use too much water. Once you've covered the whole piece of paper with paint, then you can begin to start removing the paint. Use a piece of paper towel or dry sponge to soak up any of the wet paint carefully from the page. Let the page dry and you're done.